What's up everybody, it's Kevin here from Happy Beard Games, your source for classic gaming goodness. In today's video we're checking out a Lightgun game for the PlayStation 1 using the Konami Justifier gun.
No way.
And that game is the Midway classic arcade game, Area 51. Ooh. Alright, let's get ready to start Area 51 on the PlayStation 1 with the Konami Justifier. Here we go. Now, I've played this one in arcades quite a bit. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's start at the beginning, though. But I have not played it at home. This intro is very memorable. Come on! Let's go! Here we go. It's so cool, in these games, just seeing all the different things that you can hit, and all the secret, pickups and stuff. All the items, all the explosive barrels that does extra damage to the enemies, getting some extra ammunition there, to shoot the helicopters. It's been a minute since I played this game. Shoot off screen, of course, to reload. Looks like is there anyone gonna pop up there? And you know the basic premise of this game's story is you are Star, not Stars, as in Resident Evil, and you have to infiltrate and protect the people, the military of Area 51, which is being overrun by aliens, and the aliens are also turning them into zombies. And they're not just zombies, they're zombies that can fight back with guns. So that's the basics of the game. It uses a combination of pre-rendered graphics in an on-rails setting. I'm not sure what the power-up load does. Oh my god, I messed up there. That was bad. Shooting the civilian or one of my team members or something like that. Oh, it's a multiplier. I think that's what that thing was. Oh my gosh. First continue. This may or may not take a couple attempts. Yeah, it uses a combination of pre-rendered graphics and an on-rails shooter setting. This is one of the classic on-rails shooters that came out after Terminator 2, which we played on the Super Nintendo earlier on my channel. And then Revolution X was the other one, which unfortunately Revolution X does not use the light guns on the home consoles for Sega or Super Nintendo. But I think we might use it on the PlayStation version. I almost shot her again. It's one of the trickiest things about these games is when the NPCs on your side run across the screen, you don't shoot them, but you're shooting everything else, so it kind of gets chaotic. And in this game in particular, you're going to be hitting your civilians or teammates on accident. It's not so hard to get. Get the power up. And this is the first PS1 game that we're playing with a light gun game on my channel. It's the first one I have, and the only one I have right now. I do have some GunCon 2 games, and I plan to get the GunCon 1, which is the Namco PS1 gun, because there's two different guns, at least two different guns, for the PlayStation 1. This Justifier runs, works with different games. Just hanging up there. And I don't know if I've mentioned it in the video or not, but this game does require you to have a CRT television. Unlike the GunCon, or at least the GunCon 2s, there is no pass-through on the controller cable to connect it, so you're just using it like the zapper, basically, on the NES. You're just using it plugged into the controller port. Nothing else is needed. On the GunCon 2, or just the GunCon 2, I don't know about the GunCon 1, there's a pass-through to your video cable. For some reason, I'm not sure, maybe increased accuracy or something like that. And then it also uses USB on the PS2 for GunCon 2. Oh my gosh. I keep forgetting that you have to press start, and the start's right there. There's another button on the controller too, but there's no D-pad, unlike the GunCons. Gosh. You gotta shoot those barrels, and then you gotta shoot the guy. I'm not sure exactly how much of a difference it makes, but I think it helps if you have a bigger CRT TV. Mine's kind of mid-sized. It's a JVC, I guess you can see it on the extra recording screen, JVC D series, and I am using the component HD Retrovision cables for the best picture quality. Unfortunately, we're not playing it on actual PS1 today. Normally I would, and I was going to originally, but the disc is for some reason not working on the PS1. Which is strange. I think I just need to have a few scratches on. I'll need to buff it at my work Super Smash. But I wanted to do this today, so I wasn't at work today, so oh my gosh, I did not expect him to come behind the ladder. But yeah, it wasn't working on my PS1 for some reason, but it did work on the PS2, so we're playing this on the actual PlayStation 2. For a sec, I thought it wasn't going to be compatible because some of the FMV games, like X-Files and Rebel Assault, Star Wars X-Wing Rebel Assault, has some weird issues with the PS2 and PS3. I think mainly PS3, but I think PS2 as well. The music skips around and stuff. Like weird artifacts will appear on the screen, but this one seems like it's doing alright. It's just playing perfectly fine. Same with the gun. You know, we might not be able to do this. I'm doing pretty bad. Already down to 3 credits. We gotta start doing a little better. That's what they sound like when they die. It's kind of a weird, like, roar effect. We haven't gotten to the real aliens yet. So the nice thing about the arcade is you can put as many credits as you like. The good thing about the home console, you don't have to put in any money. But for some reason they don't let you do unlimited credits, which always bugs me. It's like, I paid for the game, why don't I get an unlimited credit option? Or maybe a cheat code for it or something like that, but I don't know. Do I have to shoot the key card? No. I love these transition screens. My accuracy is so bad. Maybe I'll get better later on. I think that was what it was like when we played Vampire Knight on the PS2 GunCon. I think I got a little bit better towards the end. Which you kind of need to be, because it's just going to keep getting harder. Yeah, remember, this guy's a good guy. We gotta go! I think I'm overthinking it. Most of them only take 1 hit to kill. So if you get 1 good shot, then you're good. Like that. Just making a mess. Power up. Whoa, this is getting wild. Thrill ride. This game really has a nice sense of momentum and speed to it. Like pacing and all that. Now this game can be played with the normal PlayStation controller. I don't know if it's DualShock supported, but you can definitely use the D-pad and a regular controller to play along with. I think you can even do that if you wanted to play 2-player. You didn't have 2 of these guns. These guns are a little expensive. This one was like $80, but I got a little bit of a discount. That was a nice shot. I had a lot of these grenades. Do I press the button for that or what? I I'm waiting for I get to like a strong guy. Then I think I press this button up here. Or maybe it's you shoot the grenade. I don't think so. Ugh. Excuse me. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? A helicopter, or we're supposed to grab onto it? Yeah, this is a really iconic, one of the best light gun games in the arcade at least. I heard it's a pretty short game though. I think I've completed it before in the arcades way back in the day, but not anytime recently. I could have sworn my accuracy would have been higher on this one compared to the last stage. Here we go, actual aliens coming in. I remember posting a meme about this a long time ago where it was essentially, the meme was, oh my god, remember a few years ago people were trying to raid Area 51? Like a whole bunch of people were like, oh, we all do it, they can't stop us. Which was pretty stupid, but it is a real place, it does exist, there's likely aliens there in real life. But the meme was a picture from this game. It's like, oh, I got all my training from this. And this is why, at the time, I think Donald Trump was saying something about, like, restricting access to kids for video games or something like that. Like, oh, maybe this is the reason why he wants us to stop. Because we don't get our training on Area 51. This guy's up close got me. It's funny they're in, like, the offices of Area 51, too. Oh my god. It's really an intense level. Fortunately, I've only got one credit left. I'll do my best though. From now on, we focus. Sounds like comp really close. Don't shoot my friend. My friend is right next to me. That was kind of cheap. I think they're just chilling. Oh no, no, don't shoot the guy. Gosh. I knew the stars member were next to us. Or star members, I guess. It's really, there's just one of the aliens is in there just chilling. Ooh. What? Throwing chairs at me now? I used to have grenades, but I don't know. I look like I used them all at once. I had 4 of them. I didn't press it 4 times. I'm pretty sure it like a hit all enemies on screen type of effect. What? Oh my gosh, that got me a lot. Going down below the Area 51 in the elevator. Alright. Did a little bit better on the accuracies there. Still fairly low. Okay. Got 1 continue, maybe, and 1 hit left on our health. This is like a shooting gallery stage. Even more so than the other ones. Because they're all like just laid out there. I thought that one was a guy, but it wasn't. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I do hope to do more light gun games in the future. I know I was doing a bunch on Super Nintendo for a while, but since then I've got the Gun-Con 2, the Menacer on Sega Genesis, and the Justifier here. I can't hit that guy on the PlayStation 1. Better variety. And yeah, I hope to get some cool games for the Gun-Con and PlayStation and just light guns in general. also covered a bunch of the NES ones already, which I'll pick up a few more NES Zapper games too. I can't get that guy up there. Oh, I got him. Okay, that scared me when I did that wipe screen. That one guy in the corner was just a little tricky. He was like, for me, he's like off the screen. And you can probably see that on, I don't know, either the recording or the camera that I got down there. It was like cut off, so it was like kind of hard to aim at the right spot there. Now we're in like the underground part of the base. We must be getting near the end. Oh my gosh, this is where we're gonna lose. And just fend off the barrels. I don't know if the ones over there hurt me or if that's for player 2. Oh my gosh, game over, man. Game over, man. Is there like an actual continue? No. Of course not. Happy Weird Games. Done. Dunzo. We got 5th place. We got a lot of 6s in our score. We might do a second video on this, but we might set it to like the easiest difficulty because there was 2 settings below the one that I chose. But yeah, that's Area 51 on the PlayStation 1 with the Konami Justifier gun, which is the only gun that's supported for this game. So you can't use a GunCon 2 or a GunCon 1. I keep saying 2. Well, I guess you can't use either one, but yeah. And then just real briefly on the gun itself, it just plugs into your traditional PS1 input. It's got a scope right there, or a sight right there. The trigger is right here for your main action. On this side of the controller, there's a start button there. On this side of the controller, just the PlayStation logo. This is a Konami gun, and I know you can use it with mainly Konami games. This is not a Konami game, but they chose to use this gun for some reason. In the game Silent Hill for PS1, you can unlock a special weapon by plugging in the gun or the Justifier. And then there's one more button, there's circle button right there, which I'm assuming is like the circle button on the PS1 controllers, which is accept in Japanese regions for most games, unlike X, where X is accept in North American regions for the most part. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Justifier Konami gun for the PS1 and a little bit of the gameplay of Area 51, also on the PlayStation. Really fun game where you play as a member of the Elite Star team and infiltrate and rescue and save the day from the evil aliens and zombies in Area 51. Alright everybody, thanks for watching once again. Please stay tuned to Happy Bird Games for more classic gaming goodness right here in Hybrid Games. Be sure to leave me a like, share with your friends, leave me a comment, and subscribe today for more classic gaming goodness. I'm not threatening you, by the way.
It never happened.
Bye.
No way.